Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Justice League, issue number 39. Welcome to one of the final comic book reviews that I will be doing possibly forever. More on that on this Saturday's 8 o'clock podcast, live here on this channel, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For now, let's get talking about who made this comic book. Justice Doom War finale. Scott Snyder is the writer, George Jimenez and Daniel Sampere and Juan Albarrán doing a whole bunch of art pages. Alejandro Sanchez and Hi-Fi and Tom Napolitano does the letters, but the other two do the colors. I just don't care about all this stuff. Like who did what and blah, blah, blah. Just, come on, man. Just do the freaking comic book. Tyler Kirkham and Arif Prianto doing the cover. Kenneth Rocaford on the variant cover. All right. So there's a glimmer of hope, and then it's snatched right out from under them. Yoink! By Homer Simpson without his pink frosted donut with sprinkles. What's up with that? Like, come on, man. Like, okay, listen. The comic book has been over the top. And then it went down a little bit. And then it started going over the top again. And now it's like, we're supposed to be winding down and concluding some stuff. And Snyder's like, no. It will be violent and vicious until the very end. And there's a way to do that. In this particular reporter's concept, no. No, this isn't the way. I was really expecting the story to end in this one. I know, it's not supposed to end with this shit. This is a picture of me. I'm not caring. I really just don't care. At this point, bro, it's time to end this. And I know I sound like a Vince Russo there. Bruh. Nah, bruh. Bro, like, bruh. All right? Vic Venom here. All right, bruh? No. I'm saying for real, this story with the whole, we're going to win, oh, we might win, oh, we're going to win, we won, oh no, we lost. No, just like that, we lost completely. Like, it looked like everything was over, Luthor was defeated, and freaking Perpetua was like, oh no, and then all of a sudden, there could be no other way. Like, just two panels apart from each other, and I'm looking at them both like, here she's defeated, here she's ultimately victorious. And now characters that we see all the way back in issue number 7, when it first finally started to slow down a little bit. Oy. I think that this whole run should be called Too Much Too Soon or Just a Little Too Late, which is actually really cool lyrics to a Poison song. Just saying. This one, when big mama's fallen angel. Anyway, this was just too much. Like, this is the part where it's like, the war is over, but at what cost? No, the war is clearly not over. It's like the whole thing, it's not over until the good guys win, and everybody knows that. And it's like, dude, I'm so... Here's a comic book that for not even 39 issues, it's not even 39 issues, because you got to think about it. This is DC Metal, this is Justice League No Justice, and this is this entire 39 issues so far of these heroes just fighting the hardest they've ever fought before against genuinely impossible odds. And unlike what you'd expect in a superhero comic book, they're just getting their butts handed to them every single issue. They conclude a story arc, broken, bloody, bleeding, and just spewing guts, their own guts all over the freaking grounds. I mean, like, these guys haven't had a win this entire time. And for those of us who, I almost feel like I'm a method reader. You know what I'm saying? They're method actors. I'm a method reader. I really put myself in the place of these heroes. I act like I'm there. I'm chronicling it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe throwing in a quick little hand blast or an optic blast. In my case, an optic blast. Every once in a while. And even though I know that eventually the good guys got to win, right? It's like these guys are just getting their butts handed to them every single issue without fail. Unadulterated butt kickings. And like they feel depressed. They feel despondent. They feel disillusioned with the world. So how do you think I feel? This is a genuinely depressing comic book. I feel like, and I'm what do you call it? I'm only making this joke. There's going to be some people who are going to snowflake out. I'm going to suggest this. Don't snowflake out, otherwise piss off because you're a stupid snowflake and I don't care. But like, as kind of like a sideways joke, I almost feel like there should be a suicide prevention hotline in the back of this book. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is seriously that damn depressing. All right? And yes, I was thinking about getting a freaking semicolon tattoo myself. So it's kind of like, I can make fun of Italians because I'm Italian. But anyway, snowflakes are going to snowflake. So flutter off. This is seriously such a depressing comic book. Not just this issue. Bro, this whole run. I'm just like, I can't. I don't have the willpower to wait for them to finally get... Because, what kind of victory are they going to have? At this point, they can't really have an ultimate victory. At this point, I'm seriously I'm looking as hard as I can down the tunnel to see when is Venditti going to show up so that we can just be done with this. Because I am seriously reading this comic book and my heart sinks. I look at this comic book on the shelves and I'm like, crap. Oh, crap. It doesn't come out in decent times. There was 2 issues that came out back to back, 3 issues that came out inside of 1 month. Like they just skipped 1 week and 3 issues came out. Now it's been a month since I've seen the most recent issue. What's going on? You can't even get your freaking schedule straight. But even then, I get it. I see it on the shelves. I'm like, oh man, I really hope that this finishes things up and makes them finally win so they can just start tying up all the ridiculous loose ends that they've left all over the place. Can you imagine making a quilt and you don't end a single... I don't actually know how to make a quilt, but you don't end a single, I don't know, thresh, whatever they're called. You just got strings and yarn hanging out all over the place. Not cool, bruh. Not cool. I don't care how warm it is. It's religious. It's holy. And that's what this just feels like to me. There's just so many holes in this. And the heroes, they don't feel like heroes. They feel like people, what's the old joke? Red-headed, freckle-faced stepchildren. A bunch of ginger snowflakes getting pissed off at me now, too. Whatever. They literally feel like a bunch of unwanted children who are still trying to earn the freaking... I don't know, affections of their parents. And they're just like, nah, man, we adopted you and because somebody left you on the doorstep and we regret it. We're trying to look for ways to get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to look for ways to drop you off at a freaking orphanage. Maybe the orphanage's mailbox, something, but we don't want you anymore. We just don't like you, kid. That's what this comic book feels like. These heroes, honestly, man, why did they even try? Because they're heroes? Dude, at some point, you got to admit when you lost. And this is just so freaking sad. Seeing these heroes who are clearly so outclassed in every single way possible. They can't catch a win. They're barely catching little breaks once every story arc. And they're not really story arcs. This story arc, they're on Thanagar. But it's the same story, so who cares? Genuinely depressing, and I mean that in every way imaginable. A genuinely depressing comic book run, man. And this issue, more than anything else, exemplifies that. I don't know how much longer I could stay on Justice League. You know what I'm saying? Even privately, I don't know how much longer I can keep on spending money on the freaking Justice League. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm done with the review. I'm almost done with just freaking Snyder's run on this. I'm not enjoying this at all. It's seriously time for it to end. Anyway, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.